What's up, you slapdicks? We're back, and this week, it's just the two of us. Like that.
Alright. Last day of the season. What a league we have. Overall, the whole... we're not going to start with one particular game. Just the whole Sunday was magical.
Also, this season, pretty good season for a lot of teams. Bad seasons for others.
Yeah.
But it all capped off on Sunday, and
it was a great Sunday, to say the least. I mean, obviously, as we all know, City,
England.
Champions of England.
Yes.
And that means Liverpool don't win the quadruple, so that means United fans are pretty happy.
We were able to get that sixth spot, but we got lucky, as we'll let you know throughout how the day progressed. Starting off, the only place we can start at, the most important goal early on in the game, was Wolves going up 1-0 at Anfield over Liverpool.
That was... and it was 0-0 at this point in the City game. Obviously, ecstatic at this point. It's like we're in the driver's seat even more so now.
What else could you ask for?
Yeah, Wolves scoring the goal in Anfield, going up 1-0. I mean, and you expect Wolves to, and they conceded 3 at the end of the day, but it's like
you expect them to hold tight, like they're a solid, structured team.
Yeah.
This year they obviously haven't been up to par as what they have been the last couple of years, but they're still a quality team. And to go 1-0 up at Anfield within 10 minutes, I mean it's pretty impressive. But also, like we've seen and like we will talk about, this Liverpool team is too good not to score in 90 minutes.
They're insane. And then Mo Salah coming on and scoring. And then City go down 1-0 first half, and you're thinking...
Well, before that happened, Liverpool tied it up 1-1. Liverpool tied it up 1-1, and then City went down 1-0. But even though Liverpool did tie it up, City were still champions based on point difference. So, goal difference. So, at that point, it's kind of nerve-wracking, honestly.
And, you're thinking... You can't count on Wolves to get to get you any sort of points against Liverpool. You can't count on somebody else, especially when you're going for a title. You have to strictly rely on yourselves. And we were in the driver's seat going into the game, still at this point. And then we go down 2-0. Liverpool's still 1-1 at this point. You know what I mean? It's not looking good.
At Anfield, they were going fucking wild when City went down 2-0. 1-0, they were still, kind of expecting City to come back, but that second goal, it almost looked like game over, honestly.
And then you're thinking, Coutinho, it had to be him, right? To score the second goal. Gerrard, the whole narrative was true. They were going to win the league for Liverpool, this and that. But no. Pep got the subs. He actually made the subs when he needed to. And then we've seen in past games when the team's not doing so good, he chooses not to make subs at all, which I was really hoping he would.
Which he pointed out. You pointed out that Pep will not even make subs. He won't do anything about it. But we saw at halftime, he took Fernandinho off.
He saw Ollie Watkins getting in his asshole.
He saw Fernandinho getting fucked up and run over. I mean, the dude's like, 35?
Yeah.
He's not a center back. He's playing out of position.
We made the right subs, though, and...
Zinchenko made a big difference.
Zinchenko comes on. He played, insane.
Those second 45 minutes were really impressive for him.
Yeah, Gundogan, the whole team really turned up in the space of, 10 minutes for some odd reason, and it was just electrifying. Gundogan comes on. He scores the first goal from Raheem Sterling, another substitute. It was a header, back post, great goal. Second goal, Rodri. Big moment, Rodri. Big moment, big game player, Rodri.
How many of those has he scored? Not only this year, but in his career.
Yeah, and the big game, the big moments, him block against Liverpool, these big goals, it's insane what he's doing. Makes it 2-2. And then you're
at
just
that point, over.
It's gotta happen.
You know
there's 10 minutes left. It's the 80th minute. The Etihad is going crazy. At this point, I'm pretty sure Liverpool had gone up 2-1.
No, it was still
1-1 at this point.
Still 2-2 in the City game, and then it was still 1-1 in the Liverpool game, and then City started winning.
And then Liverpool obviously took over eventually at the end.
Scored
and I think some of them thought they had the league after that. But
after they scored 2-1, there was a rumor, and this makes me laugh so hard. There was a rumor that City had tied again with Villa. The Villa had scored again, and you see everyone in Anfield going crazy because they think that Salah has an Aguero moment and they think that he has won it. But he sure fucking didn't.
No. Gundogan, later than from De Bruyne, making a fucking play and a half. Player of the season, obviously, in my opinion. Makes the play. Don't shake your head. Gundogan, back post again. Poached it in. 3-2. The Etihad's going crazy. There's small nerves of like, oh my gosh, you know, they could score again. Who knows?
Right,
There's still about 5-10 minutes left in the game at that point. But we stuck it through.
What a last game for Gundogan, man.
I mean,
what a send-off.
I don't think he's leaving.
I saw some rumors. I don't know. I'm not a City fan. I don't know, but
there's rumors, but I don't think he's leaving.
If he does, what a fucking send-off.
Like, he's in Pep's first signing, too. First signing
really helps him out, and they've done 4 out of 5, so it's still a big accomplishment. But
hell yeah.
For me as a United fan, unfortunately, I did have to root for City because there is nothing in this world that would make Liverpool winning the quadruple better in my life. Literally not a single thing in this world better would happen to me if Liverpool won the quadruple. I mean, just even if they would have won the league, to have that pressure on Saturday to potentially be known as the greatest team ever, because that's what they would be called if they won all 4. The sheer anxiety
this is the greatest Liverpool.
Feeling.
This is definitely the greatest Liverpool team we've ever seen.
I would agree. I think Klopp has done crazy with
City.
With
still, you know, it's over 38 games, and we were the better side. They were an amazing team. Obviously, like Pep and Klopp both say, they wouldn't be as good as they are without each other.
Right. They force each other.
I think that's true for sure. Moving on to the other side of the table, though, Leeds, Jesse Marsch. 2-1, Rafinha putting on a show, keeping Leeds up, celebrating with the fans. The doubters were wrong. Trevin was wrong. Trevin's a hater on Leeds. Jesse Marsch has saved Leeds from relegation.
Rafinha has single-handedly kept himself from going to Barcelona because he has a $25 million release clause if they got relegated, but he saved himself from going to Barcelona. Honestly, I'd have skied it. Let me go to Barcelona.
And there's probably a chance that he may leave. I don't know if he will leave because he was going crazy with the fans. Anyways. He was going crazy with the fans.
In the stands, looking crazy.
They wouldn't doubt that he stays. But at the same time, though, if he were to leave, I know that they would get a pretty penny from him. Definitely more than 25. He's still, 24, 25 years old.
I'd
they would get more than 25 million.
50 to 70.
Maybe, at least,
maybe
50 to 70 million in that price range for sure. And Leeds bringing in another American, Brendan Aronson, looking like pretty much all but 100%, because they stayed up, getting them for $30 million, which is, I guess, a lot of people are saying that's a lot for Leeds, paying $30 million for a player.
I mean, it is
21.
Look at the guy. Aronson is a fucking dog.
Goat.
He's going to tear it up in the Premier League. I honestly think that he's going to be... I don't think he's better than Pulisic.
Right. I don't think he's going to have...
He's still going to have a big impact on that team.
I don't think he's going to have the stats that most you would want for most attacking players, but I feel like his work rate and... obviously, I think he had one of the most distance covered in the world.
Yeah, in the world, even playing in the off league that he plays
in. It's still, you're running, it shows an effort, it shows, you know what I mean? And if him bringing that to Leeds, this Leeds team, that's like a perfect addition.
Plus, I mean, you're never going to score as many goals for a bottom half team as you are for, a top half team like Pulisic. Yeah. So the numbers might not be there for Aronson, but I think the performances will be there because he's just a good player. But United... They were also able to have somewhat of a decent day, even though it was
a loss.
Another loss.
It was a loss to Crystal Palace. If Ten Hag attends,
he saw the embarrassment. He saw what needs to happen. I'm excited. We'll get into what he can do this summer and who we can bring in. We'll give you guys rumors and stuff. But just speaking on yesterday, I mean, it was another horrible performance, honestly. But we really
Ronaldo out.
Rashford out. Sancho out. I mean, we had Anthony Elanga, Cavani, and Hannibal Mejbri as our top 3. 36, 20, and 19. I mean, you can't in those 20-year-olds and 19-year-olds, they're not established first-team starters, even though Elanga has played more than what he should have this year.
Yeah.
And Cavani hasn't played near as what he should have this year. So, bad performance, but, I mean, shout out to the fucking Mountains Brighton. Graham Potter, what a fucking guy. I want to shake his hand.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy saved our season, basically. He was able to win 3-1 over West Ham. It was about the 75th minute. I checked the score. West Ham still tied 1-1. They had a better goal difference, so they had to lose if United lost. And shout out Graham Potter.
Yeah. Okay, as you can see, all the games going up. Top 4, you see it. I'll show you that too.
Really
how the table ends. You know what I mean? This is the important stuff at the end of the season everybody wants to see. Arsenal and Tottenham going at it for that top 4. Both won their games on Sunday, but Tottenham were obviously in the driver's seat and going to Norwich.
I mean, honestly, a classic historical bottle job from Arsenal. I mean, 3 games ago, you would have said they're damn near a lock to win, to take 4th. I mean, just a collapse in the last couple of games. That loss to Newcastle.
That loss to Tottenham, I think, is what definitely threw it off.
Yes, but
even though they were still in the driver's seat after,
the advantage.
But that loss is so
demoralizing. It really is.
They're like, damn, 1 point behind, and their mojo was gone. And credit to Tottenham though. You know, you go to Norwich. It is Norwich. They're relegated bottom of the league. They have literally nothing to play for.
Shout out Conte.
So they go 5-0. Heung-min Son gets 1 goal, ties the golden boot with Mo Salah. Both players did amazing this season.
Robbed for player of the year, in my opinion.
I know.
If De Bruyne didn't score 4 goals 3 weeks ago, he wouldn't have had the momentum. I think he had so much momentum, but that's neither here nor there.
But Heung-min Son, no penalties in his. That's like a big talking point. But, you know, Salah had to step up to take the pens. And as I always say, the best penalty taker needs to step up and take the pens. And those goals still count. So, 23 and 23. Salah also had 13 assists. So, a big chance for player of the year this year. Harry Kane, though,
say he got robbed.
Harry Kane, though, last year did the same thing and didn't get it. And I believed he deserved it last year, honestly.
De Bruyne given 2 undeserved player of the years twice in a row, but that's neither here nor there.
I don't believe that's true. I wouldn't say undeserved, but last year I'm not going to say I didn't say Harry Kane. I felt Harry Kane deserved it a bit more. But I do believe that Kevin De Bruyne is well deserved of these awards, as he will continue to earn these awards. We saw the parade today. It was crazy. Championes.
I'm surprised you guys have that many fans, but honestly...
Yeah, fuck you.
That puts a cap on this Premier League season, 2021-2022. Has been an eventful year for me. Real shitty, one of the worst United sides the worst United side I've ever seen. The worst performance we've ever had. City, once again, winning the league. 4 out of 5.
Back to back, though.
Still,
going for 3 like Fergie, I'll tell you that. I want that. Fergie got that, and I want Pep to have that. That 3-peat, I want that. I think he can get that. To burst your bubble. He can get that.
Sir Alex did it more than once. So, we'll let you know how it happens. We'll give you everything. We'll let you know what happens this Saturday for the Champions League. Big video. Potentially, we'll see a big video coming up in the next couple of days. Team of the season. Look out for that. Enjoy your meme.
Nice.